Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I've been gone for quite a while. I've had a lot of business opportunities that I needed to spend my time on, and haven't traded as much, but I have traded quite a bit, but on and off, but it's been intermittent. And so I've been looking at the order flow a lot, learning how to read the candlesticks, the data behind the candlesticks, like the volume and the bid and ask, the footprint, and things like that, and kind of analyzing it with my ICT concepts. So right here, this is the 3-minute chart. This is the 3-minute chart, just the footprint of it. This platform is called ATAS, A-T-A-S. This is the 1-hour chart, and this is a 15-minute chart. And the reason I like this is because this is in chart replay. This is just replaying at 2 times speed. So this is twice as fast as it normally would go. Let me move this over a little bit. In real time, just showing you where the trade setup is over here that I took the other day. I just wanted to show you how you would have entered it, how you could have entered it. Let's just do a stop loss here. Let's do a strategy. None of this. Let's just do that. And just showing you how this software, this platform works. I'm going to be looking more at replaying each day with the footprint to see how it plays out with ICT concepts, to show you, explain to you why the concepts actually work, instead of just pattern trading. Because a lot of ICT traders pattern trade. They're like, oh, here's an order block, and it dipped back in. I'm just going to buy. Well, why are you buying? I mean, have some narrative behind it. And then, are buyers stepping in? Or is there buyers stepping in, or are you going to get? Is going to hold? Things like that. Is there absorption going on? Absorption going on over here. There's a lot of things in this footprint chart. I'll explain it later as I go along here. This is 2 times speed. You can adjust it with this. This is the 26th of November. It's 10:30, 10:39. Move it. I can't move it up any faster. I mean, I can, but it'd be very hard to read at that point. So you can see this fair value gap here. The charting stuff is a little bit different. I'm still getting used to it. Here is a fair value gap here. I don't like yellow. Let's try do an orange. Area color. Let's do an orange, and let's do like this. Okay, there's a fair value. Okay, fair value gap there. So I'm still getting used to the platform. It's interesting. I do like trading using it. You can see the diamonds means there's a lot of absorption going on. I'll explain that later on. And then these big red dots and green dots show how many big orders were bought there. This is from level 2 data. You're not going to get level 2 data in the replay mode on this one right now, but I pay for DX feed level 2 data. So when I'm trading, I actually see the limit orders on the DOM, and I actually see the orders here, so I can see when spoofing happens and all of that, which we'll be going over, because I think a lot of ICT traders just pattern trade like they were just bought here, when this is actually going to get swept again. I do like how this tails off. The blue on the right here is the volume, and then this is the bid and ask, and the delta colors are behind it. I'll explain a lot of that in another few videos later on, and I'm just testing to see if I like this style of format of doing videos or not. I'm not going to be doing any video editing of this video. It is just raw, and it is exactly what it is. I'm not editing it. So I am considering doing live streaming beginning of the year, but I'm looking at more like something like this, where I can see a few more boxes here, the candlesticks, I print ICT concepts on the left, order flow on the right, and kind of compare the two. I've also talked to some people about explaining their strategies, how they trade them, and then explain why they work using the footprint, and why that when orders stepped in, and all those kind of things. Like right here, this I like this right here. Like 69 is a unfinished auction, which is great. Wow, look at all that. Look at all that push down. Nice. Big order came down 137 lots, 161 lots down here. So let's see how you would have, if you would have bought up here, you'd been way down. So came down to, this is over here, this is volume profile. So this is the point of control right here. Is where it just tapped into, which where we just got. So you probably want to buy there. You can see how you can do this here. It's automatically there, and that's where it's at. You can see there's a lot of things that this software can do, which I think is great. I have a good Black Friday special on it. I will be eventually converting probably over here because I like the replay feature. And so if I want to replay the day and learn and get better at my entries and refocus, I can see that, and I can also see the footprint. If I don't want to see the footprint, I can just zoom in and just here's the candles, right? I don't need the footprint. I like seeing the footprint because I like seeing the imbalances, which are the bold colors in white on each side. This is telling you that the sellers are running out of steam here. This is a lot of liquidity was taken here. It's going to end up going up higher. I don't like the view of this, though, to be perfectly honest. I'd like to see this close higher. And it says the ticker down here. So just a lot of things on this chart that you can see. This is the delta change, the volume. Like I said, I'm learning all of that stuff. I'm not a excellent at it at the moment. I'm learning it. It's something I've been working on in my spare time, which is few and far between. But I do like their replay tool. It's 1,000 times better than Tradingview's. It's actually tick by tick data, so you actually see how it moves in real time. Because when you're a new trader and you see the opening candle and then the close, you didn't see all of that back and forth action, right? Like you think this candle, I just buy here, it's perfect. That's fine at the end if you're buying at the close, but you would have saw that the point of control was here, which means that most of the action took place here, which is what it's boxed out in yellow. But you also see that there's a buy order here, and the volume is kind of persistent. You know, like we came up, we came all the way back down, and then at the very end we pushed forward. It wasn't just an open and then we closed like Tradingview, right? Just like this candle, like you know, you watch how this one closes, you know, and we'll see how how these few candles close. We'll go for a few minutes here. I am gonna speed it up a little bit so this video is not too long, because I know you guys don't like too long of videos, but actually I'm not gonna speed it up because this is 2 times. This is kind of how I like to watch them and the speed. So let me know in the comments if you want more of these kind of videos. Like I said, I haven't gone over very much in this at all. I'm just showing you that I was looking for this order block to hold, but I wanted to see this. I wanted to see the big orders come in. I wanted to see imbalances here. You saw imbalances here, and this closed right here. So normally you would enter right here. You could enter right here, which was above the fair value gap. Personally, I like to see it something more swept. I like to see a green candle being printed. Down to this one right here. When I came in, I was actually looking for the point of control to get hit, and so this is how I got to figure out how to fix that. Point of control was down here, so I wanted to see how it reacted, because a lot of times you go from value area high to low, or to point of control and up. So there's a lot of different differences you can see here, but this is, you can tell this. They can also do. Once this gets hit, I'll show you the other thing that I like about this platform. Again, this is in replay mode. I'm telling you this is in replay mode just to show you. Make sure you know this is replayed at 2 times speed. This is how you can backtest really well. Look at all those imbalances. All that is imbalances. Look at those imbalances right here. Right around 100 orders right there. $184 lots. Slippage of 6 ticks. It was right in there. So once my target gets hit here, I'll show you something else on this platform. What I really like about it. Actually, I got to let it get hit, and then I have to let it calculate. Let me make sure that this actually does show you what I want you to see here. Replay. That's in replay mode. Oh, there you go. My thing got canceled. Okay. All right, so let's go to replay mode here. So I'm going to show you right here. So this is the statistics part. This is like their main settings. You can do a bunch of stuff, but when you're in replay mode, only so many things work. Like here, I can't change anything here because it's in replay mode, so it's set. So whatever screens you have on here, that's what it's locked into. Put this around in the middle. You guys can see it better. Let's go back here. Okay, so like this is one thing I like. So after let's say you do a back test session, right? And you go through and you can buy and sell and buy and sell. You can update your strategy. You can do different trailing stop loss, break even. You can do multi TP targets, all kinds of things. I'll do a whole overview on this platform when I get really more fluent with it. But one thing I like is this gives you your metrics on replay. Like it'll tell you, hey, how well did you do? Well, I took one trade. You just saw it. My P&L was 500. I'll just take another. I'll buy, and then we'll. I didn't have my TP today. There you go. Here, let's move this. I'll move this down here. Maybe it'll lose. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Let's see here. I'm trying to get another transaction in here so you can see how it works. Okay, let's move this back up. Let's try and get a loss in here so I can show you something. Oh, wow, look at that. Right next to it. Don't like to lose. That's going to get hit. All right, perfect. Okay. So now it'll be collecting the data. It'll show 2 here. Let me just do a sell. Let me do a sell, and I'll hit that there so I can get a. Okay, perfect. Now I got 3, and I got three orders in here. Okay, just to show you, it takes a second for it to collect the data. It's got to collect all the data points, and it's got to fill out these other tabs here. So give it a minute or so as you're looking at this. This is a lot of information that you would know, that you could see how it actually forms. I know when you're looking at a chart and you're seeing this happen back and forth, you don't know what's going on. You're hoping, is it going to go higher? Is it going to go higher? Well, this actually explains why it's going higher when you learn this stuff. So, all right, so let's go back over these data now that they got all 3 trades. You got 3 trades, two long and 1 short. My total P&L is $475. I took that $45 loss. You just saw it. I'm trying to get one down there for you. It gives all the details, right? It has losing P&L, it has the profit P&L, profit factor, recovery factor. Okay, then I like the journal. You can write, edit comments and things in here if you want. Equity curve. It shows, hey, I had $500 and I had $520, and then I lost $45. Gives you the orders, the executions, right? So I just like looking at the metrics because at the end of the day, I want to see how I did when I did my backtest session, and I don't want it to be with everything else, right? Like I just want to see in this replay how to go. I just really like their session. It's not as, I think it's much better than Tradingview. That's really why I bought it, was backtesting sessions, because no matter how you trade, ICT or anything, they have a lot of the same tools, market up things, and I like the fact that it's tick by tick data. It's not open and close. If I brought down let me just go back. Let me just show you a blank chart here. Bring in Tradingview. I can just show you Tradingview at the same time frame. Okay, let's replay. This was right here. This is basically where we started. Right here in this candle. On Tradingview is 1, enter. Oh, this is 5 minutes. So it's, you get a few ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see that it's very a couple pieces. That's really all you get. You just get back and forth. So when you look at that way, and you see where we're at, and you see how all the individual of each candle, I think that's really important to see, because when you see that, and you just see the open and the high and the low and the close, like a few movements of the candle, it's misleading, because a lot of the candles, they go like this candle went all the way up and down and up and back and forth, and like the paint, kind of like ICT talks about with the paint. You got to go back over a spot several times for it to be completely filled in. Well, same thing with the candles. It's just not usually not open and then ends here. It's usually not how it works. You see a lot of candles going up and down. You have a fair value gap right here. So anyway, I just wanted to do this quick video to show you this platform, see how I'm doing some back testing with this, and yeah, let me know what you think about this style of video. If you want to know more about order flow, how it blends well with ICT concepts, and if you'd be interested in seeing some live streams of this during the trading hours. Will not be taking trades on this platform, so I'm not going to be doing that. I will be taking trades on my other platform during that time, but I will be showing this and chatting about what I see on the chart. If you do live streaming, yeah, let me know.